Alrighty guys, good evening. Where's Kelly? I don't know. Good evening, KSA. I don't know. Should I actually check to see if they followed me? I don't know. We had a pretty lively night last night, guys. Got on late today. That happens. Let me see. Said they're gonna follow me. Oh, they are actually following me. Do you think they actually literally look like a blow-up model? Move this. There's someone that just basically came in chat and argued with me constantly. Either way too much makeup or this is like some sort of model wannabe. Also, my light keeps blinking. Yeah. Actually following me. Surprisingly, actually following me. Kind of weird. I can't tell. I'm pretty sure this is a fake photo, but I'm not entirely sold on that one. Maybe fat, possibly. I like how she said, I don't like your lower half, because I was wearing a tighter shirt. This is another one, by the way. These are Apartment 9 t-shirts, and I bought them because in the past they're nice, but this year they're too tight, specifically around the arms. This is actually purple, you guys can't tell. Specifically around the arms. I mean, it makes you look bigger, right? I don't like t-shirts that are grubby. I don't know. Like, I'm pretty sure it's either a survivor that I played against or someone from someone else's channel. I'm not entirely certain what the fuck that was, but they definitely had a chip on their shoulder. And she was, like, just constantly just sitting here trying to pick a fight the entire night. This is, like, literally everything. So, definitely an agenda as to what that agenda entails. Not entirely certain. Yeah, she was totally here picking a fight, though. Yeah, and then I was, like, getting pissy that I wasn't banning her or something. And then finally left when I changed my... Oh, I forgot to change my glasses. I think I'm just going to keep these just because it makes people get angsty or something. Like, I think these glasses are just too good. I think it just makes me look too good. I think those were just too good of a match. I'm actually starting to think that, especially after our dialogue last night. The night before. Yeah, campaign-induced PTSD. Not even PTSD, reaction? Displacement, anger at the fact that they were unable to perform and then got angry at their partner in bed. That is. Yeah, don't get angry at yourself, get angry at your partner because it's their fault. Fucking weird. No, I mean, this is... people stream... Not Diablo. People stream Dead by Daylight for a lot of different reasons, guys. And I'm finding out this community is incredibly fucking weird. And not necessarily like in a, haha, hey guys, look, we're LBGT. Oh, this is so fun. Oh, there's daisies and flowers dancing behind me. Oh my god, we are all friends with each other. More like there's like this weird fucking sleeping underbelly to this community that's like fucking putrid. It's like disgusting. Oh my god. And it's like... pointing that out and pointing out the double standards, the hypocrisy, the people that literally are just like they act nice but they're actually just complete assholes is just actually like, you know, I'm a dick. I'm not gonna lie, I'm definitely a dick. It depends on what you're doing. I try to be nice, but there's some people that'll take advantage of you when you're nice, so suck my dick if I don't like you. It's basically the way that it turned out. I try to be nice, but if you're just going to be an asshole, I'm going to be an asshole back to you. That's just the way it's going to be. And apparently, if you're allowed to try and win in a video game, I'm also allowed to try and win in a video game. You know, kind of weird, right? Yeah, it's almost as if both sides are equally allowed to try to win. But for some strange reason, this community tries to gate killers into not being allowed to try and win. Only survivors are allowed to try and win. Something I've been saying for months at this point. It's very fucking weird. Unless you play the way survivors want you to, and they'll still fucking call you... They'll still tell you you're horrible. You 4K, you're horrible. Or, excuse me, you 0 to 1K, you're a bad killer. You 2K, why didn't you get those other two guys, lol, you're bad. You 3K, you go, haha. You know, that other guy got away, you couldn't even stop him from getting hatch, lol, lol, lol. We had a guy like that yesterday that got RNG hatch, and then bragged about it. After his friends DC exploited. I'm not even joking. Yeah, so it was, they had two DCs, and basically we got it down like instantly at the beginning of the map, and they DC'd on the first hook, and then got another guy got it down, got him on the hook, and then the third guy, he died, I think, eventually. The third guy ended up down, and he just DC'd, and the other guy got hatched and went, haha, and he escaped with like 4 gens still needing to be done. haha, you're so bad, killer. And you're like delusion. The level of delusion in this community, guys, is absurd. It's insane. Absolutely fucking insane, guys. Oh, jeez. And then I have people like fucking starting drama. Dealing with one of my friends right now that is really in a fucking codependent relationship. It's really, really bad. And, like, just trying to convince them that what their partner's doing is wrong is very difficult. Like, we're talking, like, beating them sort of thing. Yeah. Like, it is incredibly difficult to actually try and get them to help themselves. And I fucking hate codependent relationships so much. They're not just from the idea of a codependent relationship being bad, but, like, they're so... If you're a friend of one of the people in the relationship, specifically the person that's... the person or individual that's getting picked on, it is very... very difficult to deal with that. I think my monitor's turned. I think it was tilted. There we go. Yeah, it is incredibly difficult to deal with that shit. Oh my god, it consumes so much of my time too. Oh, jeez, guys. What do we got today? The best gas can. Oh my fucking god. I mean, are you guys curious about the best can? I think I am. I think I really want to know what the best gas can is. I said we're going to do a short and sweet podcast, so we'll take a look. Product Farm's fantastic.
Gasoline containers seem like they're very good at
oh, you are?
Spills.
Good.
So the question is a $25 gas can just as good as the one that costs $140? Let's find out. In the first test, we'll see which fuel can offers the best flow. We'll see which cans stay upright the best. Then we'll test the durability of the fuel cans using the Pharmabago. We'll test the failure load of the cans. Finally, we'll test the corrosion resistance of the metal cans. At a price of $25, the least expensive brand we'll be testing is the Briggs & Stratton Garage Boss. All the gas cans we'll be testing are approximately 5 gallons or very close to 19 liters. Just under the pour spout, the Garage Boss has a flame mitigation device. Ergonomically friendly design makes fueling your equipment easy and clean. The spout is designed
this is because of a bunch of regulation that's passed.
Control gasoline flow
it is so difficult. Some of these fucking...
To get the gasoline flowing, you have to push forward and press down. The Briggs & Stratton Garage Boss is made in USA. The Briggs & Stratton Garage Boss weighs 2.6 pounds.
Some of these gas containers are incredibly hard to empty.
Container is fuel flow. If you're holding a can in an awkward position, you'll want the fuel to flow as quickly as possible. I've added some food coloring to the water to make it easier to see. I just added 5 gallons of water to the Garage Boss. Let's see if the Garage Boss leaks when it's tipped over on its side. No leaks from the Garage Boss. I put together a stand which includes a filler neck from a fuel tank. So let's see how long it takes to completely empty the container. And the Garage Boss did a great job for 7 seconds when the water flow really slowed down. There's a small amount of water on the test stand, but that's more my fault than the gas cans. And the Garage Boss is finally finished after 3 minutes and 2 seconds to drain most of the 5 gallons. Unfortunately, there's still a few ounces trapped inside the tank since the flame mitigation device is getting in the way. At a price of $25, the same price as the Garage Boss, is this Scepter brand. Fast and hassle-free experience. It has a simple spout and
I got a small one in my car. I told you guys about that when I used it. I literally ripped out the
spout, press down on the green tab and twist
the flip-over device that's in it. I literally ripped it out of the stem because whenever you're emptying it, it takes like literally 10 minutes to empty. It's horrible. About 10 minutes to empty a 1 gallon container. Horrible. With that being said, if you have gas in it, you can just you can put the top on it so that it can't leak. There's actually like a seal on it, and you have a little stopper thing you can put on it. You flip it over inside of it. So if you're traveling with it, you can just flip it over.
Just like the Garage Boss, the flame mitigation hardware is trapping a few ounces inside the tank. At a price of $28 is this Briggs & Stratton with the Smart Fill fuel filling system. Plastic blow-molded gas can. Just like the first 2 brands, the Briggs & Stratton has a flame mitigation device.
I didn't actually have that, but I bought it like 5 years ago.
Easy operation auto shut-off spout. To get the gas flowing, you have to turn the green collar a 1/4 inch to the right until it locks into place. The Briggs & Stratton is made in USA. The Briggs & Stratton weighs 2.7 pounds. No leaks with the Briggs & Stratton. And the Briggs & Stratton is off to a great start, but it slowed down a lot
anti-leak device, whatever it was inside of it.
Just like the Garage Boss, the Briggs & Stratton just isn't ventilating very well. And the Briggs & Stratton is 50 seconds slower.
They can't even have like breather holes on them anymore. Fucking weird.
I must have placed just a little bit too much pressure on the press of the pour spout, and it did leak a small amount onto the test stand. At a price of $29 is this Midwest brand. Designed with 2 handles for easy use and handling. Lower center of gravity to reduce the chance of can tipping over. To get the fuel flowing, you have to click to unlock. Rest notch on tank tip and push downward to retract the spout. Each time the spout returns to the home position, you have to unlock it. The Midwest can is made in USA. The Midwest can weighs 3.2 pounds. No leaks with the Midwest can. And the Midwest can is off to a really slow start. With the fuel container tilted nose down, the fuel can just isn't venting very well. And the Midwest is only 5 seconds faster than the Briggs & Stratton to move into second place after 2 minutes and 40 seconds. I did cause a little bit of water to spill on top of the test stand. No leaks, and there's almost no water trapped inside the Midwest fuel can, by far the best yet. At a price of $39 is this Scepter military-style gas can. Military-style profile carries a smaller footprint, making it easier to store in small spaces. Made from
Sure, if you have a bunch of them stacked alongside each other, probably not in your trunk.
To move the nozzle, you have to push the tab down and unscrew the cap to vent. To get the gas flowing, press to unlock. You'll hear
that is the type of anti-leak mechanism that was in mine. Yeah, it's exactly like that.
Heavy shed at 3.9 pounds. And there's no leaks with the Scepter military-style fuel container. And the Scepter started off with a very nice flow, but the self-filling spout isn't venting very well. And the tall, narrow profile of the Scepter is really hurting the performance.
No, it's not.
3 minutes and 30 seconds is the slowest yet. And there's no fuel spillage with the Scepter, and the Scepter has done the best job yet.
If they want to make it no spill, they could actually have like a vent internally on the spout. Like if it has to be an all-in-one, you could actually include a vent on it, but they don't.
And completely draining. There seems to be less than an ounce of fuel trapped inside the can. At a price of $42 is this No Spill brand. Having a handle on top as well as the back of the can really helps a lot. Flows fast, up to 3 gallons per minute. Not intended for refueling on-road motor vehicles. To get the gas flowing, you place the spout in the target tank. Press the green button to start the flow. Fuel stops when you release the green button or when the can
Thing about that is like these buttons have a lot, I don't know if you can actually tell, but these buttons require a lot of pressure to put on them. That's why they're normally integrated into the spout. I don't know, it's a shitload of pressure though. Even when it's using the weight of the container on the spout, it still like fatigues you.
Made in USA. The No Spill weighs 3.1 pounds. And there's no leaks with the No Spill fuel can. And the No Spill fuel can started off with a pretty decent flow rate, but the ventilation slowed the fuel flow after a few seconds. The No Spill fuel can and nozzle are working together to drain the fuel faster than most of the other brands. 2 minutes and 5 seconds to move into second place behind the Scepter. And there is a small amount of fuel that did spill out from the base of the fuel spout. After removing the fuel spout,
it's a regulation that's passed to prevent gas canisters from leaking. Probably a decade ago in the U.S., 8 years, all the canisters that are sold have to have this no leak stuff built into it, and it's really, really intrusive.
No Spill uses a great design with the neck parallel with the fuel can, which allows the fuel to completely drain. At a price of $45 is this VP Racing can. Includes a 14-inch hose kit with no special features to get the gas flowing. Pours quickly and easily thanks to a contour bottom grip and non-breakable multi-purpose
Thanks,
cap.
Amazon.
The VP Racing fuel can is not ASTM or EPA approved, so it's only designed for racing fuels. The VP Racing can is made in USA. VP Racing weighs 3.7 pounds. No leaks with the VP Racing fuel can. I was able to get the flow started without a leak from the nozzle, but I opened the vent too far and it started leaking. I reduced the amount of ventilation on the VP Racing can, and that helped quite a bit. And the VP Racing is the fastest yet at 1 minute and 53 seconds. The VP Racing did the best so far, leaving less than an ounce of water inside the can, and it's now completely drained with no water slushing around in the container. The biggest issue seems to be that the fuel vent is located a little too close to the fuel spout. So it's probably going to
Why would you ever do that? Normally they have it on the back end.
Also at a price of $45, the same price as the VP Racing fuels, is this Midwest can, which is sold at Harbor Freight. Includes a flame shield safety system.
Harbor Freight.
The Midwest can is the first of 4 cans that are made of metal. Before use, place on a flat surface and click the red safety lock. This unlocks the spout so you can use it. Place the tip of the spout inside tank, rest notch on tank tip, push downward to retract the spout. And the Midwest can that's sold at Harbor Freight seems very well constructed with a solid weld attaching the handle to the can. The entire seam connecting the 2 halves of the can is also welded. The Midwest can is made in Latvia, and the Midwest can is by far the heaviest yet at 8.9 pounds. No leaks or spills with the Midwest can. And the Harbor Freight Midwest can started off well, but ventilation became a problem pretty quickly. Just like the plastic-style military can, the metal Midwest needed very close to the same amount of time at 3 minutes and 30 seconds. No leaks or spills with the Midwest.
Like if it has to all be integrated in order to abide by regulations, if it has to all be integrated into the spout, they literally could make a drain hose inside the spout that also gets shut off with the pressure that goes to the back of the can by putting an internal spout in it. Internal drain holes literally fixes a bunch of shit.
Fuel can just didn't drain quite as well as some of the other fuel cans. After removing the nozzle, I was able to get the rest of the fuel out. At a price of $53 is this Stark Jerry can. Perfect for rugged off-road use. No extra charge for the dent. Fully anti-corrosive coated paint inside and out. Instead of the solid welds, the Stark includes several spot welds. Some of the welds are unpainted. Self-locking lid and anti-leak protection. No special buttons to push or any clicking with plastic parts, just pour and go. And the Stark military can weighs 8.7 pounds. No leaks or spills with the Stark can. And it's pretty easy to cause a little bit of fuel spillage when going full tilt with a full can of fuel that has nothing holding it back. After several seconds, the water flow slowed down quite a bit, and the Stark experienced significant ventilation issues just like both of the other military-style cans. 3 minutes and 5 seconds with the Stark, and the can did do a great job of draining the rest of the water from the can. At a price of $59 is this Eagle brand, constructed of 24-gauge hot-dipped galvanized steel, baked on powder coat finish, double interlock, no weld bottom seam, spring closing lid for filling and pouring, 100% leak tested, has a flame arrestor screen. To install the funnel, you pull back on the yellow handle and slide the funnel
This is an old
under
style
the
gas
lid and then
gas
release the
can.
handle. There's nothing to press or click to get the fuel flowing. The Eagle brand is made in USA. The Eagle fuel can weighs 5.4 pounds. No fuel leaks or spills with the Eagle can. And the Eagle can is definitely unloading the fuel faster than the other brands. Not having a restricted fuel spout makes a huge difference.
For
And the Eagle
airflow.
can finished just after a minute and a half, which is the fastest yet. Just a couple of drips, but that's probably more my fault. And there's a small amount of water that's trapped in the can. At a price of $63 is this Sure Can brand. Includes hand grips on the bottom that helps you support the weight easier. Thumb trigger release on the top controls the flow. To get the gasoline flowing, vent the fuel can by slowly loosening the large fill cap and then
I think
retighten.
my grandpa
Remove
had
the
one of those
spout cap.
cans,
Rotate the
Eagle
spout
style.
into the fuel tank you
I
are
don't know what they're
filling.
called.
To dispense fuel, pull back on thumb safety trigger and depress fully. To stop dispensing fuel, release the thumb trigger. The Sure Can is made in USA. The Sure Can weighs 3.9 pounds. No
Grandpa
leaks or
had
spills
one.
in the Sure Can.
Must be good.
Being able to rest the fuel can on top of the test stand is pretty nice. And the Sure Can is off to a pretty good start. The size of the fuel spout seems to be holding back the Sure Can. 2 minutes and 45 seconds is a little bit longer than average, but not bad if you're able to rest the fuel can on something while refueling. No leaks or spills. And the Sure Can still had a few ounces
Yikes.
left in it, but no issues completely draining the fuel can. At a price of $104,
6 ounces.
is this Just Right brand. To put the gas can in service, there's a small amount of assembly required. Includes a 1-inch hose for quick refueling. Just put the gasket in place and install the 2 screws. To get the gasoline flowing, you simply squeeze the handle. To fill the gas can with fuel, you simply lift up on the gas can lid. The Just Right brand is made in USA. The Just Right weighs 8.4 pounds. No leaks or spills from the Just Right. And the Just Right fuel can with the 1-inch spout is making a lot better progress than most of the other brands. No issues with ventilation after several seconds. And the Just Right finished in 1 minute and 56 seconds. No leaks or spills for the Just Right, but there's a small amount of water trapped inside the can. At a price of $140, the most expensive brand we'll be testing is the Wavian NATO
Oh,
fuel can.
must be better.
Just like the Harbor Freight's Midwest can, the Wavian is very well constructed with a solid weld attaching the handle to the can. The entire seam connecting the 2 halves of the can is also welded. The Wavian safety spout is developed for a fast, non-spill pour. There's a small amount of assembly required to fasten the spout holder to the fuel can.
Well, it almost looks
With
identical
Wavian,
to the
there's
Harbor
nothing to
Freight
push
one.
or click, just pour and go. There's no information on the fuel can regarding where it's manufactured. And the Wavian's by far the heaviest yet at 10 pounds. No leaks or spills from the Wavian. And I did do the best job of getting the Wavian started and made quite a bit of a mess. However, the Wavian's by far the best ventilated can, draining the entire contents in only 87 seconds. Very impressive.
Very
No leaks
impressive.
with the Wavian, but there's quite a bit of spillage. And the Wavian did a great job of completely draining the contents of the tank. If fuel can weight is a factor in your purchasing decision, the plastic cans are
Yeah.
substantially
I mean, it
lighter
causes
than the
fatigue
metal
if you have to
cans.
empty the
Scepter is
empty the whole
lightest at
thing.
2.6 pounds, and the
So.
Wavian is about 7.5 pounds heavier at 10 pounds. For large fuel containers, a fast flow rate saves time and prevents user fatigue. The Wavian is the fastest at 87 seconds.
I have
but
some
the Eagle
lasagna
is
in the
almost
oven,
as
guys.
fast at 90. VP Racing did well at 113 seconds, Scepter 115, and Just Right 116 seconds. If you ever get a little bit of water or dirt trapped in a gas can, it's nearly impossible to remove if the last ounce or 2 of liquid stay trapped inside the can. Fuel can design as well as flame mitigation hardware prevented the fuel from completely draining from some of the brands, but about half the brands received the best possible rating of 1. Assessing leaks or spills is somewhat subjective and has a lot to do with the person pouring the gasoline. About half the brands did very well with the best possible rating of 1. With nothing holding back the flow of fuel, the Stark, VP Racing, and Wavian are much more prone to fuel spills. Several of the brands advertise having a lower center of gravity and being less prone to tip over. So let's test the tip over angle next using an angle finder. And the gas cans are filled with 5 gallons of water. And the Garage Boss is tall and narrow, but
That's
the top
actually really
portion
cool.
of the can is tapered inward to help prevent tip over. And the Garage Boss actually did well at 34 degrees. And the Scepter is short and wide with a small amount of taper at the top. It'll take up a little bit more floor space, but it's less likely to tip over at 39 degrees or about 5 degrees better than the Garage Boss. The Briggs & Stratton looks almost the same as the Garage Boss, but has a different fuel spout. 35 degrees, which is almost the same as the Garage Boss. And the Midwest is short and wide without much, if any, taper. And the Midwest performed about the same as the taller Briggs & Stratton at 35 degrees. And it didn't take much for the Scepter military-style can to tip over.
Yep.
25 degrees or about
But the
10
thing with
degrees
these,
less
so military style cans obviously not going to be really good for consumer, right? Because you're going to have one. But with the military style can, you have a bunch of stuff in a row, right? So it's not going to tip over because it's in a file with a bunch of different things. But in this case, obviously, it's probably going to be sitting in your trunk or something, and that's going to be no bueno.
The other brands. And the no
But the
spill
kids
has a
like their
small
military
amount of
stuff,
paper
so.
at the top of the can to help keep the lower center of gravity. And the no spill takes the lead at 40 degrees. And the VP Racing is sort of wide, but it's also pretty tall with a small amount of taper at the very top. 33 degrees for the VP Racing can. The bottom part of the Harbor Freight Midwest can is rounded, so the tall narrow profile is even more problematic. The tip over point is 19 degrees. And the tall narrow profile of the Stark didn't help. 20 degrees for the Stark. And the Eagle has a huge advantage being short, wide, and round. And the Eagle takes the lead from the no spill.
But also takes up a lot of space.
Degrees. And the Sure can is pretty short and wide, but it has a small amount of taper at the very top. And the Sure can performed well at 38 degrees. And the Just Right is a little bit taller and not quite as wide as the Eagle. And the Just Right tipped over at 39 degrees. The Wavian is tall and narrow, just like the military-style Midwest can. Without the fuel spout attached, the Wavian tipped over at 20 degrees. If you're hauling fuel in the back of a vehicle or a trailer, the center of gravity could impact the tip-over point of the fuel can. If you're looking for a fuel can that won't tip over, the Eagle came out on top at 47.
If you have a 47 degree on that container, that means your fucking vehicle is like this. So you probably have some bigger problems if you're sitting at like 40, even 40 degrees. If your vehicle's at 40 degrees, that probably means there's something ridiculous going on in your vehicle.
Degrees. The no spill performance.
I mean, okay. I will asterisk that by saying if you go over a bump or something, when it throws it up into the air, right, when your stuff goes, gets bumped up, that'd probably cause it to tip over a lot faster too.
Well, at 40,
so
Scepter
maybe
just
not
right,
completely that,
degrees.
but
Let's see if the Sure cans remain upright in a moving vehicle. And the Garage Boss and the Scepter military plastic tank
sharp turn.
pretty easily. The Scepter
Very
and the
sharp
Midwest
turn.
are still standing.
Well, I mean, it's a
And the
sharp
Midwest
turn going
military
fast. There you
Stark
go.
And the Wavian fuel cans all tipped over pretty easily. And the Scepter and the Midwest cans are still standing. And the next set of cans don't want to topple over. So I'll add some boards to keep them from sliding around. And the VP did well, but is finally out of the running. Only 5 gas cans left. And the Midwest and the Scepter are the next to go. And the Just Right just couldn't hold on any longer. And the no spill lost his balance. It almost tipped over, so it's the Eagle for the win. The gas port in most vehicles are recessed by at least an inch or even more. So I put together a test stand to compare how well each of the gas cans perform fueling a vehicle. And the fuel spout design in the Garage Boss limits the ability to tip the fuel can upward, and there's a lot of fuel left in the can. Subtracting the 2.7 pounds of weight of the can, there's still over 16 pounds of water, which is right at 2 gallons. For day-to-day use, it's a bit of a hassle to flip the gas can upside down, especially if you have to use your thumb to activate the fuel valve. So it can be done in an emergency, but let's just test the cans for normal use. And the fuel spout limits the angle that you can lift the can to dump the fuel. And the Scepter can and the water combined weighs over 27 pounds, so almost 3 gallons of water. And the spout on the Briggs & Stratton allows the can to be tilted high enough to drain the fuel tank. And the Briggs & Stratton did very well with just a small amount of fuel inside the can. And the Midwest fuel spout has plenty of length and has a pretty good angle for fueling a vehicle. And the Midwest can is nearly empty. And the Scepter military fuel can is well designed for adding fuel to a vehicle. Just a small amount of water inside the can. And the no spill is not designed for refueling a vehicle, and it really struggled in this test. Over 3 gallons of fuel.
Those
are
ones
still
where you have to
inside
push
the
on a
no-spill
button,
fuel can.
really
The
pain in the ass
Racing
from the
is
looks of
very
it.
well designed, no problems draining the fuel. And the Harbor Freight Midwest fuel can didn't have any problems draining the fuel. And the Stark is well designed for refueling a vehicle, and the tank is drained. With the Eagle fuel can, the funnel angle was barely enough. And the Eagle can probably wouldn't work too well with some vehicles. And the Sure can offers a lot of flexibility and didn't have any issues. And the Just Right has a pretty long spout, which really helps. No problem.
It almost looks like some of these containers, instead of having, it'll kind of suck. But some of these containers, instead of having the spout on the top, it looks like it should actually be on the side, right? And then maybe have it so when you fill it up, you put it on its side, and then when you refill, you put it up, right? So if you imagine a rectangle like this, normally the fueling thing is on the top here, right? Like on the top of the cylinder. But with a rectangle, you could flip it on its side when you fill it, and then when you lift it on its side, obviously fuel is going to slosh against the front of it, but if it's tight anyways, wouldn't really matter.
Fuel can. Just like the Just
Maybe it would
Right,
become a
no
leak
issues
hazard.
with the Wavian fully draining. Let's take the testing to an all-new level using Cousin Eddie's Farmabago. And the fuel cans took a swan dive from about 12 feet up. This is the Wavian knockoff, and this is the Wavian. As you can see, there's a lot of damage to the knockoff. The handle is destroyed, and there's a lot of dents on the can. Just a small dent in the Wavian. Unfortunately, the can from Harbor Freight did experience quite a bit of damage. Other than the spout, the military Scepter can held up very well. The Midwest can held up well, but unfortunately, there's a lot of damage to the spout. Unfortunately, the Scepter has sprung a leak. The handle's pretty loose on the Just Right, and there's also a lot of dents. The Eagle can experienced a lot of damage. The handle is torn off, and there's quite a few dents. And the VP
What the fuck is he doing to these? Those just didn't fall off.
Boss has a couple of pretty significant dents.
Did they run them over or
Held
something?
up just fine with no damage. And there's just one dent with a no spill, but other than that, the can is still in great shape.
Like, did he drop it on a bunch of rocks over and over again?
Designed to be tough and durable. Let's compare their performance. The Midwest and the Wavian's handles are fully welded, and the Stark's is just spot welded. And the Stark's handle finally broke at 864 pounds, and the spot welds held on. Let's test the Harbor Freight Midwest. And the Midwest handle finally broke at over 2,000 pounds. Very impressive. And the Wavian barely edges out the
Not
Midwest
sure what you'd
at
ever do that would
2,081
require this
pounds.
much force on the handles,
Let's
but you
place some
know.
weight on top of the cans and see how they hold up. And the Stark held up just fine at over.
I don't know, but it'd have to hit like a rock
And the
pile
Harbor
or
Freight
something.
Midwest can is
Like if
definitely
they're hitting the
capable of taking
grass, I
on
can't
more
imagine
weight.
it doing that
No
much
problems
damage.
for the Wavian. Let's take a look inside the cans and then we'll test them for corrosion resistance. And the inside of the Stark fuel can is not painted and the metal does not appear to be galvanized. And the Midwest can is made of a lot thicker metal compared to the Stark. And the entire inside of the can is painted. Just like the Harbor Freight Midwest can, the metal inside of the Wavian is painted. Instead of using paint, the Just Right fuel can is constructed of galvanized metal. Just like the Just Right, the Eagle can is constructed of galvanized metal. I'll be using a hydrogen peroxide vinegar and salt mix, which is a very aggressive rusting agent, and we'll see which of these brands holds up the best. It's only been about an hour, and there's quite a bit of rust that's already formed with the Stark brand.
Galvanized is doing
There's no
pretty
paint on
good.
the Stark brand, and it doesn't have any sort of corrosion inhibitor on it. And the galvanized metal with the Eagle held up really well.
sure.
There's no rust. The Harbor Freight Midwest brand is still in great shape without any corrosion. The Wavian is still in great shape, no visible corrosion. The Just Right is still in great shape, no corrosion. Converting performance values into an A through F rating is subjective. However, it does make figuring out which gas cans meet.
I don't know, the Eagle's pretty good, guys, but it completely flunked that one test for, well, not flunked, but it was pretty close with the actually filling up a vehicle.
Necessary requirements a lot easier. For example, the Wavian performs well in almost all categories.
The racing can honestly doesn't look that interesting in that it's a specialized product and not something you want to have in the back of your vehicle. Maybe something like a Midwest container here for 30 bucks or Scepter.
But it tips over easily in the back of a vehicle. Not a big deal if you don't mind securing the can to keep it from tipping over. On the other hand, the Just Right performed well in all categories, but it's a little bit heavier than the plastic cans. A big thank you to everyone that requested a video on fuel cans. I had a lot of fun testing them. A lot of people requested bringing back the Farmer Bego and Cousin Eddie, so thanks again for requesting that as well. All the videos in this channel, including this one, are viewer suggested. So I hope you'll take time to leave comments as well as leave video ideas. So thanks so much for watching. Please take care and look forward to next time.
Dude, I love his videos. They're just so fucking random. I would not have expected a fuel canister test, guys. Never paid 100 for it. They're typically sold around 80. Okay. This buildability is crappy. It's not great for filling vehicles, but I have an old style racing can for that. I mean, with filling vehicles is generally when you have it in there, like you run out of gas and you don't make it to the gas station. Oh, for those of us in cold climates, just go with the Just Right. All those plastic nozzles break really easily when negative 40. Interesting. You didn't test for cold weathering. Cold weather resistance. Plastic does get brittle when it's cold, right? Certain plastics more so than other plastics, because not all plastic is created equal. Good stuff. Good. Do we have anything else? I don't think so. Stranger Things, what went wrong? Oh my god. It's about the new Stranger Things? No, it's 2 years old. Interesting. Not watching Maverick, because I actually kind of want to go see that. Where to escape climate change? There's me, guys! There's me. Basically, the further inland you are, surrounded by a body of water, is basically what all the states are there. If you guys didn't know, there's a body of water, like right here, the Great Lakes are right around the tip here. They go down here, so it must be modeled based on location to a large body of water. And then there's a giant river that goes up the northeast here. I forgot what the name of it is. Hudson? No. I don't remember the name of the river, though. Interesting. implying there will be Great Lakes. Well, it's going to be property, right? Great Lakes will then become a state. The Great Lakes are going to become a state. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, because there's not going to be any water there anymore. Hilarious. Okay, let's take a look at the Reddits. Daughter 11 got a jersey, real jersey with her name on it today. She's determined to make it pro. Okay, good luck. Good luck. That's a lot of people that want to play professional video games. Unless you're a Twitch streamer. Even then, good luck at streaming on Twitch, by the way. Good luck to me streaming on Twitch. Good luck, Sam. Thanks, guys. I know. AMD Reddits. Working on it. Okay. DVD Reddits. Because there's no... You'd be surprised how much nature reclaims areas of water, because they end up being very rich in minerals, and then on top of it, they end up still having a decent amount of water because of its proximity to, you know, distance to the water table. So, they're usually pretty good at being reclaimed, even though I think it's going to turn into a dust bowl. It's not really the same thing as, like, a desert lake, right? Like in, like, Nevada or something. Oh, jeez. But you decided to open up an item shop. Uh-huh. Okay. Alrighty, guys, let's play some Gamaz. Short podcast, but that's because I got started late, so... Wrong way. Let's see what kind of oh, we gotta change usernames tonight, too. Let's see what kind of lovely folks we get tonight. Uh-huh. My lasagna have? In a minute and 15. Hour and 15, excuse me. Nom nom nom. Not yet, though. Alright, guys, I'm gonna go wash my coffee cup out and grab a soda. I'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, we got a lot of fucking cheaters yesterday. We got a lot of fucking weird games, too. 3 cheat lobbies, normally get like 1. Not the amount of people cheating in a game, but rather people in a lobby that are basically all cheating and part of a party. Not specifically the number of people cheating, though. Or, yeah. Specifically a group of people that are cheating. And we had 3 yesterday, I think. We had three cheat lobbies. It was pretty incredible. This shirt is very stretchy too, but it sticks too tight. It's too taut, guys. Too taut. Alrighty. Apparently I never deleted my old username. Oh, that's not good. Changed my username and then I never cleared my username history. Yikes. Yeah, it feels like I need to have wider lenses. I think my eyeballs are too close to the edges of the lenses. I got a really wide frame too, but I guess I didn't get a wide enough frame. Okay. Good, guys. Let's see. So we might, depending on our games tonight, guys, we might play some Legion. We'll see. Last night we basically just played all Nemesis because our games got out of control. Pretty ridiculous. Change categories, did I? Did not. First game's a secret, guys. S-E-C-R-E-T. It's a secret. Alrighty. Got party streamers, so definitely a sweat squad. Most likely a sweat squad. A bunch of BPs, because probably part of the sweat squad, and he's like, hey man, I'm gonna do party streamers. And I was like, oh my god, put on your add-ons. That sucks. Properly identified the caricature. Check. Let's see. Game starts at the add-ons, guys. offerings. Cam off for our first game. Feels like my lenses aren't wide enough. Maybe, I don't know. Damn! First map of the night, too, guys. Oh my god. Yep. Let's go break our cuck doors. Buddy. Thank you. Nice guy. I probably could have punched her just now, by the way. Because she fucked up her sprint burst or speed boost. Guy in the basement, too. Pretty sure the guy's on the side of the fence just now. Left side. He was waiting there to use sprint burst. That's fucking weird. There's two. Hey, buddy. We're gonna take a segue here. Oh my god. Dead hard? Ooh, I get stuck on the rock tip. We're gonna tap this real quick. Excuse me. I think she got chased off. He might be on my left, though. Oh. This is beautiful. This is exactly what we want. Great hook pressure. We have a zombie and a gen. This is a wonderful spot. Welcome back, Goose. Lots of shit in the way, though. Not a fan of that. Second most done gen is literally not next to me. Okay. Let her hang, apparently, till close to phase 2. That's fine. Give her the look. Be showing up shortly. There's Steve. Other guy's probably inside the school. Oh, she won phase 2. Not sure what they're doing. No one show up for you? The f no one here? What the fuck? There's a guy coming now. Okay. I can't actually get around that. Oh my god. Hopefully they don't figure that out. No. Pretty sure I can hit around that though. Well, maybe she can't even grab from inside. That's actually really weird. This is a pretty fucked up hook, guys. Just now if she has it. Just do Gen Squad, apparently. I don't want to use this hook again. Let's see. This is actually... We're going to go front hook. Yeah. No one. BT's up. Okay. Yes, now. She has it. There it is. Very greedy. Don't think anyone's here. Nope. Go center hook. Okay. Other guy's on a gen. I don't know which gen. I think on the back right here. I don't think he's over to coming to help. Okay. There she is. Eve seems fast. Yeah. I should have hit. There we go. Yeah. The other chick I'm pretty sure is around here, but I'm not sure. I think she's working on that gen right there in front of us. Steve, I think's cheating, but not sure on that yet. I thought Steve was over there. That might be a different chick over there, though. When I went around the side of the car, it should have hit him on the first side over the top of the windshield, and the back corner should have hit him. Yeah. Okay. And she's dead. We go after him. We should really go for a gen right now. Yeah, if he goes downstairs, we're just gonna leave. He didn't go downstairs. Tip. Maybe go check the back gen. Not touched. She was inside. Better. Could be picking up now. I'm pretty sure she's inside the school. Lots of bushes and shit I'm getting stuck on this match. She's in the basement, maybe? Hey, buddy. Yep, good luck. Drop it should. Yep. Buddy. Lovely. Beautiful. Okay. We're gonna go for Steven. Normally we wait out 4% in Deliverance, but she's literally at the bottom of the school. Only way to get out is through the top. Or Hatch. He doesn't have Deliverance. Can still 4% though. which she might be waiting for. We're gonna wait for 4% in deliverance before picking them up. There they go. Yep. Good. Now flip-flop power struggle. Oh my god, Steven. Okay. Bye, Steven. Better. That's actually really handy tech right there, guys. Can you go the other way? I don't think so. No. You skirt the edge with your speed boost so you don't go down. How much you want to bet that Steven is the one with 14,000 points, even though he basically did nothing the entire match? No, actually, it was the jail. That's the way it should be. If it was Steve, that would have been ridiculous. Steve still got 10,000 points, though. We have BT Diaz, DS, BTDH. Secondary meta, we have Boons, Adrenalines. All 3 of the 4 wearing Adrenaline. Irons. And that's it. They have some fancy tools. Good, guys. Good. If you guys are curious. So, just making sure you guys understand. That was a pretty sharp contrast to our games we were getting yesterday, but who knows? Who knows, guys? Okay. One account. That's not good. 2 level 1s we're gonna dodge. Next game. I was actually thinking, guys, so yesterday, even though we're running an anti-Zerg perk, which is SUBFL, yesterday we had games where people were literally just coming in constantly for protection hits to deny me a tunnel. And SUBFL should help with that, but we still had cases where it wasn't doing enough. And I've been thinking about other perks that could also be anti-Zerg perks, and basically goes back to the same ones like Starstruck. Force Penance is a popular one I used to run all the time, not popular as in other people use it. Helps immensely. As far as anti-Zerging perks go, though, there aren't that many. It's tough to come up with those. Yeah. Like when people constantly take protection hits, you need to swing more often or do more damage, which is what both those do. It's still not enough. And Keiki and party streamers, so definitely a squad. Or at least a 2-man. We'll see. ba 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 ba. Cool. Hmm. 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 I'm liking my new mixer though. It also looks pretty snazzy. I do miss all the analog dials. I mean, it has dials, but they're digital, which isn't really the same. And it technically has more features, even though it's basically the same size. It also can function as a sound card. It actually works as a mixer, but it can also be your sound card for your computer. It's actually a really good sound card too. Well, audio quality wise. Auto Haven, guys. Because you can separate the mixer and the microphone or the headphones from it. Microphone and headphones are separate. Break a cuck door. Is it a cuck door? Yes, it is. Bye, cuck door. Good. Here? Yeah, 3 people. Actually, only 2 people. Definitely 2 people here, though. I don't know if it's the first guy that peeled. I don't think so. Might be, though. No. So they both left. Let's check the corner. Hey, buddy. Pretty sure that's not the guy, though. That was a different guy kiting for this guy on the side of the train. Isn't him? Maybe it was. I don't think so, though. I think whoever's here is hiding. That person came over to play distraction for him. Let's go back to the other gen. No. Problem with skill check. You're playing hidey hide? Is he just sitting in here? No. Weird. We're losing a lot of time here, guys. Yeah. Stealth lobby, in addition to them very likely cheating. She might be in a locker in there, I'm not sure. Guy's back on the gen again. Both of them are. There we go. That's a huge waste of time. Oh, she's fast. This guy's definitely cheating. We're gonna go see if we can find a carry. She's definitely cheating. Let's see if we can find the guy inside the building that popped the gen. There we go. Is this the guy? That is. Like there's missing scratch marks in there. Even though he's literally right in front of me. This is a huge deal, guys. We're wasting a bunch of time here. There's 2. He's gonna drop. Did not drop. Yeah, he's not nearly as fast as the Fang. Either he's cheating or he's hiding the fact that he's cheating. Not cheating or hiding the fact. Yeah. Let's go tap this and back right away. Auto dead hard? Very likely. That should have hit. Bo, do we have a hook and back? We do. Let's go over here. Spend some time on the ground, so probably flip-flop here. So I don't think he's cheating. The Fang is definitely cheating. We're going to try and stay away from her if we can. We wasted a shitload of time here, guys. Let's go tap. I think they're going to let him hang, too. We'll give him a wide berth in order to get him off the hook fast. It's not that difficult to catch. Yeah. Second game immediately into a cheater lobby. Someone should be going for unhook right now. Jen, no problems. That's the Fang once again. They're going to unhook before phase 2. Which should be happening shortly. No. Okay, well, we're going to wait for phase 2. There we go. No one came to contest. That is the wrong answer. There's a Fang. They're trying to go around the sides right now. She's over here. We saw her. Yeah. Lots of stuttering. Okay. Deadlock bait, guys. We're gonna wait for him to die. Alright, cam off here too. They're trying to push me on the Fang again. I'm pretty sure the young Jin isn't that hard to deal with. Fang's would come over here and tap once again. She's definitely cheating. She's probably not going to have any trouble with that. We need to find someone else. Might even tap it to get my attention. We'll see. Pop it. Nothing. Okay, so they're just moving around a squad, trying to avoid me. Trying to get on the same gen at the same time. Young Feng is definitely going to be over there in the corner. Let's go to the other corner gen. Yeah. Definitely Feng over there. Nothing. There she is. That's who we're looking for. Actually, maybe not. That's the... arena. Go bus. Wow. These guys are really bad too on top of it. Go corner. Someone's here to tap it. There she is. This is another Jan nanny. She's not very good. She just runs away. Work. Might be skulking for an unhook here. We're gonna watch our 3 gens. We are not gonna leave this side of the map. We're gonna push hook states. They're smart. They should be doing one of the 3 gens, but they aren't. So wait for phase 2. These guys aren't even smart enough to come for hook states, guys. Just do gen squad. Second most done gen is behind me. That. I turn into a no-ad game. We'll wait and see. They're both on the front gen here. Okay. We're gonna wait for her to die. They can't finish that before she dies. Skill check. She's dead. Let's go check the side gen here just to make sure they aren't working this one. They were. We're gonna go tap this and we're gonna go back to the side and tap that front one. Okay. Like all our zombies are broken. Like, look at them. Someone's definitely cheating. I'm pretty sure it's a Fang. And she's causing the zombies to randomly aggro to her, but they aren't actually moving properly. No. Another zombie go. Actually looked like it was, barely touched. There's, the Fangs in that back corner working it, by the way. Might be a cheat, too. Huge head start, which is what they wanted to do. Stutter. Okay. Not very good. She comes center, or she go to the back corner? I think she's still on the back corner, Jen. I think it's about 75% right now. If I had to guess. Yep. There's adrenaline. Gonna drop. She knows I have no edge. Try and find every single pallet. Oh, fuck off, bitch. Other guys on the handle. Which handle are they on? And far handle. There they are. Oh. It's just you Gen Squad, guys. Pretty fucking bad, too. This guy was cheating, too. That doesn't help things. That gen should have been 25% done, and it wasn't. When we left it earlier, it was about 15. Take it! Good stuff. None of those guys challenged a single fucking hook. None of them were good. The Fang was cheating on top of that. Didn't help things. Pretty sure she spit up the gens at the end of the game there to finish it. Soft campy, proxy camping. I got a displeased in a 3K. Like I said, there's 100% someone in the game was cheating. I'm pretty sure it's a Fang. And we're gonna report the Fang. think the fatty was also cheating. Is the fatty the guy at the top? I mean, she got a lot of points for escaping. Yeah. Pretty sure that guy's cheating. So this is the Fang. Oh. Yeah, oh, it's live, by the way. Every single time I saw her, she vaulted something and ran really fast for 3 seconds. That was it. No. If you guys missed the fucking fatty at the end of the match there, pop the center gen that we had overcharge on. Fang was 100% cheating. Unfortunately, that was a Just Do Gen squad, guys, mixed with a cheater. And that happens, so. We really got fucked at the beginning of that match where we didn't get any chases because they all hid and rotated around me, and the only person we could find is the cheater the entire match. Mm-hmm. There's a TTV in here, only they aren't TTV, they just have Twitch in their name instead. Twitch instead of TTV. Okay. Next game. Very clever. Very clever, guys. I'll never be able to figure that one out.
At that point, why do you just put TTV in your name? Not sure, because you don't want to be like those other TTV guys. Instead, you're the Twitch guy. Ah, I see. I'd even check to see whether or not it's actually a username, because
Surely that's actually someone that streams and thinks they're clever. Good stuff. Two-man. We go against a fucking boatload of private profiles, guys. I generally don't dodge them, but... yeah. If I want to be extra careful, maybe I should dodge them. I mean, queues aren't hard to come by as killer, so I don't really need to not dodge them. Oh. Yeah, normally in games like that, we can finish them off before endgame pops. I was very certain I had enough time. The whole reason I went for that chase was because I was very certain that backgen didn't have enough time to be finished, and I'm pretty sure it didn't. It was like a 40-second chase. Should have got over there and had time to pop it. 30-second, 40-second chase. Jen, I'm pretty sure when we left it was like 10%. 40-second chase. RPD. Should we dodge? I think we're fine. If they put on Haddonfield or Ormond, we dodge. Oh my god, it's Raoul! I mean, Spirit of You. Good evening, dude. Happy Sun Mun. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. How are games? We had our first cheater game last game. Otherwise, we had played maybe 2 games so far. First game was a 4K. Last game was a Just Do Gen Squad mixed with a cheater in it that just fucked up what I was doing. That and they just ran. The entire beginning of the match, they all just ran immediately when they saw me. I think majority of our first chases were Feng. And then we had that, it was the guy, I don't remember, Felix, I think? Second kill, I think was Felix. Yeah, it'll happen. I really am contemplating hiring a developer to make me, oh my god, fuck off, a mod, or I guess it would technically be a cheat, but basically a monitor that monitors the speeds of players. You tap this for these guys. Boop. So there's 3 people here, they're definitely going to come back immediately. I guess there's a guy back here hiding. Maybe not. Scratch marks are gone. That means they have a totem upstairs in one of the lobby doors. Right. Yeah. We know where one of the totems is. Bunch of time right there. Thank you. Let's get rid of the totem right away. We're gonna go center. Take control of the center gen. Should not be done yet. Okay. Worthless fucking kill dungeons on this map. Hey guys, anyone want to take a protection hit? What about you? Want a protection hit? No, okay. Okay. I see it. I don't think the library totem should reach this. Oh, that's library totem. Haha, that was a free unhook for her. That's hilarious. Cool. Alright. Yeah, I think that's library totem. Which takes like 30 seconds to go blown up, 40 seconds. My time. I'm not giving. Now we wait. Oh. These guys aren't very good. Probably back in the same spot. Mm-hmm. Hey, buddy. Pick these up. DS now. It's got my left. Go back center gen. What are you doing, guys? Give me some more protection hits here. Got it. Fucked up, bitch. Okay. No, let's fuck up. Oh, she's close up, but she wasn't. There's still totem squads like this, guy. It's pretty incredible. They're gonna come for unhook on phase 2, more than likely. No, there's a guy in the back. This guy up top. Heals. No pull. That was a fuck up. Yeah. DS now, she probably saved, because obviously you save it. I don't know why. No, she didn't. She's dead. Bye. Oh, for some reason she didn't want to stick around with her friends. Oh, darn. Hey, buddy. Here, let me tap this for you guys. No totem area. She's gonna drop immediately. She didn't. They confused DS for DC. I guess they're all survivor perks, so. She's not struggling. Go in center hook if she's not struggling. What is she doing? What is she doing? What is she doing? Why would you do that? Oh, she's 4%ing? Good. Ah, she didn't go in. Okay. Now DS. She has it. This is a fucking totem squad, guys. This is a fucking totem squad. Totem squad brought me to RPD, and we have someone rage quitting, and then someone giving up in front of me. There's a guy behind me working the gen just now. We aren't using up center hook though. See if she has a DS. Nope. Save center hook because it's very important. Edge of totem. Leave? She did leave. Oh my god. Huge waste of time. I swear, I don't know if it's just me, but I swear to God they made the music louder. He's on the gen. Following blood trails right now, by the way. Oh my god, game. Auto dead hard? No. Can't make that. Nope. Oh, the guy was center side. I think she's on the front left gen there. We're gonna go library and get rid of that totem. Downstairs? I honestly don't know where that is. No, it's downstairs. Not. Fucking totem spot, like literally in the corner? Oh my fucking god, I thought it was up. They have a different totem spawn in the fucking corner, guys. Unbelievable, BHVR. They added another one up here. Normally it's on the side over there. Unfucking believable. Thanks, BHVR. I love when you make me waste my time as a killer. That's fucking incredible. Good job, BHVR. That's BHVR's fault, by the way. They do shit like that. There should not be totems up there. Guy upstairs above me. What killer should I play first? Aggroed for some strange reason to the guy upstairs. I don't know why. Doing a totem. Check our gens. By the way, this game should have time limits, and it doesn't. A 20-minute time limit on games. It doesn't. For some strange reason, survivors can take as much time as they need in order to complete the objective, even though normal games take 8 to 10 minutes. Good zombie on that. Drag scratch marks. And drop because of that. Okay. She seems like she's getting faster. Yeah. She toggled. She definitely toggled. We're gonna have to closer in order to hit her. 100% toggled. Huge amounts of distance. Yeah, definitely cheating. She wasn't earlier, but she is now. Uh-huh. Yeah. W key. That guy's for sure cheating. Bottom Nia. I think there's two Nias though. Missing scratch marks. Missing scratch marks. We might go for a 3K here, guys, because these guys are definitely cheating at this point. Yeah, see how long it's taking me to catch up with her? Yeah. Unbelievable. Jesus fucking Christ, guys. They're both cheating. Unbelievable. Get the fuck out of here, she's gonna drop. Okay. You can go for pickup. Uh-huh. Dead-hearted through the zombie. Erratic scratch marks. Erratic scratch marks. It's usually on corners. She's going for pickup. Nope, she didn't even go for it. Okay. Now we W keyed it down. Jesus fucking Christ. Both those guys are cheating. That's pretty incredible. First guy, the bottom guy is doing like 107. This guy's like 105, I'd say. So bottom guy is Maven. All the way for 4% of deliverance, which they surely have. Corner? There she is. All right. Now, yeah, this guy on the bottom here, I think, was running like a 107 and then sped up on corners. So every time she go around a corner, she get a speed boost. This corner boost. Very certain she's cheating. Top guy also pretty sure is cheating. Not as fast. Mm-hmm. Let's see. So Maven, Mia, top guy. the other guy was... Nia. No. Extreme as Nia. The other Nia that didn't die. You have a new keyboard? No. It's just normally I use... their brain massive from... I think your brain is massive from whip dragging. I'd love to see after high school. Okay. How much prep time you need? What? What? 2%. He just kept repeating the same thing. Yeah, apparently 2%, and then I immediately said that I don't even report people under 104% because we don't. I don't report people for under 104%. He immediately apparently kept trying to get me to read 2%, which I said multiple times. And apparently if I read that, then it makes his argument valid. You're a fucking moron. Like how fucking delusional do you have to be? Once again, I don't actually tell people that they're cheating. Never tell people that you think they're cheating unless you're just ready to argue with them, because I always say the same thing. You're bad, I just play a lot. Or not usually even that, just you're bad. That's usually what it amounts to, is you're bad, and I'll take that as a compliment, are usually two things they come up with. But sometimes they come up with some interesting excuses. Sometimes you even get them to admit they're cheating, but... like, when people start typing one word per line, they're literally seeing red, guys. Like, the whole reason for doing that, like, they're so angry they can't even make words anymore. It just keeps saying the same thing. Like, if Dark Theory was good, by the way, people would use it all the fucking time, but it's not. The reason they don't use Dark Theory is because it's terrible. 2% does nothing. Arguably, the only time it helps you is against 110s, and 110s usually have a mechanic that makes up for the fact that they're 110. Exception being Trickster. Yeah. Normally I have our RTX voice set up, so you guys can't hear the keystrokes. But because I have a new microphone and I'm testing it out for audio quality, I don't have it turned on right now, so you guys can hear the keystrokes. Pretty intense, right? Oh shit. Fuck! Oh, I think I still made it. I think I made it. I'm not sure. I think someone told me as long as you don't wait for the intro to start, you're fine. My lasagna is about to be done here, guys. And there's no way I'm gonna give like a 3-minute lead to the survivors. We'll find out. Either way, we'll just wait for a DC penalty anyways. I just looked at my clock on my phone. That really should pop up like 3 minutes before it's ready. Whoops. Yeah, I gotta get my lasagna out, guys. Some lasagna are pretty good. I'm actually predispositioned to the chicken lasagna. I actually think it's pretty good. I don't know. As good as frozen food can get, that is. Give her a whirl if you haven't tried it. It's pretty good stuff, guys. That being said, I basically am a bachelor and I eat bachelor food, so yeah. Let's see if I made it. So let's see if that one person that told me it is. If you quit the game before finishes the intro spin, you don't get a DC penalty. Interesting. So that is actually a thing. So you can wait for the map to load and then quit before the map finishes loading, and you don't get a DC penalty. That's kind of a pretty big oversight, but yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, that forced quit is the same thing as ending with Task Manager, if you guys are curious. Which I never used to be able to do, because I had the overlay off. Yeah. Lasagna's done. Oh, God. Oh, okay. Uh-huh. Alrighty. Be back, guys. Alrighty, guys. Oh, good stuff. Stuff. Okay. Okay. 1 second, guys. People are weird. Not always in a good way, guys. Like, I like to pretend if you're weird or kind of outside the ordinary. Like, you know, that's usually a good thing. But some people, guys, not weird in a good way. I think we're gonna dump the next mill on Nemesis, so we can get some BP add-ons too. So we play them so much. Also, very sweaty games tonight, guys.
Well, not really. They aren't as bad as last night. Last night's games were ridiculous. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Okay. Hey, Bendy, how's your evening going? Good evening, guys. Happy Sun Mun. We're on our transitional period here to the Mondays. Instructor and party streamers, so another sweat squad. So you don't need to know where your friends are or where the killer is if you're connected to the VoiceCom hive mind, so. Alrighty. Let's see where we go next. Also, how's the voice quality, chat? You guys enjoying the voice quality? Is the voice better than normal? I hope. Probably actually not. I listened to the recordings. They actually don't sound bad. I don't know if I think I like it better than the old one. Obviously, getting rid of the weird volume changes is actually a pretty big deal. But, yeah. Yeah. Good. Suffocation Pit. How's the voice quality, chat? How's it going tonight, chat? I need to keep saying chat more. When I talk to you guys, I don't say chat, and I need to say chat. It's like, preposition, you guys. No, they popped the gen. There's a guy running next to me for some weird reason. Whatever reason. I'm not exactly sure what's going on here. We're obviously going to go after the gen here on the right. They popped it again. Pretty incredible. You? Ambitious.
believe she did. And actually looks kind of fast. She very much looks fast. Look at her little footsies. Look at her feetsies. Pretty sure we have a speed hacker. I'll tell you what, sprint burst either. These two. Yeah, I'm very certain she's cheating. Let's see if someone went back to the gen. Toggled on after we started chasing her. Behind the rock. Okay. So we're gonna veer off on that one. But she's probably trying to protect the guy that got off the gen. This guy also looks very fast. This is the guy from earlier that tried to get my attention, wasn't it? And the gen. Meg. No problem with skill check. Huh. That hard? Yeah, nope. We have a mini kitty, let's find out. The wall. Actually there's one right on top of me, isn't there? This is a beautiful hook. Go tap the gen. Go back. Very certain the Kate is cheating. It looks like she toggled off again. Look at the gate. Look at the gate. That's what I'm referring to. PT's up. We're adding scratch marks. Very work done if it is. DS now. Okay. She went for right hook, guys. One's immediately on a save. Yeah. I should have hit. Who did I say was cheating? Kate's cheating. I don't know if she's cheating. Kate's for sure cheating. She looks like she's fast too. Oh, that's a Kate. Did good. Did fucking fantastic. It's amazing, guys, how some of these guys can be so fucking fantastic at W keying and running in a straight line, and so fucking terrible at basic things like dodging a zombie literally right in front of them. It's pretty ridiculous, actually. Pretty fucking ridiculous. Yeah. Pretty fucking ridiculous. Yeah, not even 200 IQ. Like, literally watching Creeping Death run up next to someone is ridiculous. Probably gonna unhook right now. Pretty sure there's a guy there. Like, that guy literally walked up. And DS now. Lily walked up and hit her right on the hook. Not very good either. It takes me forever to catch up to her, despite the fact that she's literally just W keying. And no, that isn't that good. You should try it yourself if you think it's just amazing. Okay. DS is gone. These are both regressing. Okay. Need time, so I don't think they're going to be there. Nope. Regen regression going on right now. I don't care about those gens across the map. I really wish you could despawn your zombies on like a timer or something. Second most stun gen is in front of us. We know where all 2 of them are. Yep, she's over here on the left. That's gonna last until... She's definitely cheating. She is way, way too fucking fast. We're gonna go off no pull. She is fucking insanely fast. Last second she had to. Okay. Bye. Not Styptic. Let's go Hooker. She might be waiting for Unbreakable or something. We have 20% on her. Hopefully no flip-flop. Okay. She had to go for that, by the way. There's no time left. We're gonna wait for a 4% deliverance. I don't know what that was, where she decided she's just going to start bandaging in the open. I thought she was trying to run a Styptic, and then she just didn't. Not sure what that was. So, this guy's... That's the Kate. The Kate's for sure cheating. Was this the chick at the beginning of the match? We didn't really get in a chase with her, I don't think. I think it was the Young Jin. Was the other guy that's cheating. As well. She was fucking insanely fast, toggling on and off, too, to get my attention. Like, you could see how fast she's running up the top there when she's over on that gen because she wanted me to chase her. And then you can see how fast she's running across the open here. And then earlier in the match when she was running through here, too. Straight up cheating. You can see how fast her, like, the gait I'm talking about with the legs is basically your walking speed. So when your legs go like this, you can generally get an idea of the rhythm. But when they're starting to speed hack, their feetsies start going like this because they're still in sync with their movement because of the way the game's programmed. But it starts looking really fucking weird. Any fresh? I think you hang around with people that are, fresh. Yeah. I almost never use fresh. Hate the word chat, it's overused too much. I disagree. It is used a lot, for sure. But it's like a common way of referring to chat. And people in chat, and they seem to like it because it depersonalizes it. So it makes them seem as though it's not just about them, and makes people who are anxious more likely to talk. We have BT, DSBT, DH. Oh my god, Dark Theory, it must be so good! No, Dark Theory's not good, by the way. Secondary meta. We have... This is like, usually we see Dark Theory like once every 3 days, by the way, and we've gotten it 2 games in a row now? Interesting. Secondary meta. Adrenaline, Boons, and that's it. We have a BNP and a Hemo. So I guess she used a Hemo at there, and she's gonna try and trick me or something. Kate was for sure cheating. That was the wrong guy. we have... Who's the other guy? Was it Young Jin? There's two people at the beginning that look like they're cheating. Kate was definitely one of them, and I veered off the chase. Notice how I veered off the chase, guys, and just made everything a lot better?
Kate was definitely one of them.
Sometimes you just have to leave. And some people think you have to leave and just cut your losses, right? And because you can't catch them, and they don't actually know that because they can't actually catch them more easily. Let's see. There's Young Jin. In the match. Kate was for sure cheating. Who's the other guy that came over? Was it Young Jin at the beginning of the match to get my attention? Was that the Meg?
Oh, they popped the jet.
Right there. Position, you guys. Might have been Yui. I just think she was running. She wasn't trying to get... She was, like, creep walking over there.
No, they popped her. What's going on here?
This is Kate.
I believe she did.
Yeah.
And that one. And the gen.
Egg?
Look at the gate. That's what I'm toggled off again. Look at the gate.
That's Yui.
Look at the gate. That's she's up. Erratic scratch marks.
Meg.
No. She went for right hook, guys.
It's always a solo queue? It's not. We had 3 cheater lobbies yesterday, like pre-mades that were cheating. Like almost everyone in the squad was cheating. It's very difficult to deal with, by the way. Subtle cheating, by the way. We have had no rage cheaters in quite a while because people that rage cheat know that they're a joke and they don't want to be a joke.
GT's up. Ready.
Rage cheating is incredibly uncommon because not only are they a joke,
that's what I'm referring to,
and they know they're a joke, but also because it's very easy to report and very easy to get caught for and very easy to get banned for. So if they do rage cheat, it's usually on a burner account. It's a solo queue. Apparently he knows everyone in this lobby and they're all solo, by the way. So he's predisposed? No. He is omniscient and knows everyone involved. Good for him. The Meg. Possibly cheating. Always a solo queue, guys. Yeah. Yeah, they told me. Yeah, that's the joke. Yeah, exactly that. You are 100% correct. People picking fights, guys. Cool. Can't deal with that just yet, though. I'll wait till I'm done streaming. Unfortunate, guys.
Yeah, chat. Talking to chat is like, it's not, even though it sounds cliche, it's one of the reasons I stopped using it, by the way, is because everyone did it. Even though it sounds cliche, people enjoy being called chat. Because it depersonalizes it, makes it more, feels like less like they're being called out. TTV that doesn't stream. Okay. And they still have TTV in their name for some reason. I dodge this. Smells like poo-poo. Go with it for now. Got to put on Blackboard. Hmm. Rotten Fields. Alrighty. People. 3. Is it 2 people? It might be 3. This I still haven't had down yet. Oh. The other way somehow. Possibly cheating. Good. It sounded like she was going around the side there. Hey, buddy. Drop. There's 2. Drop. Nope. You fucked that up. I don't know why you're teabagging. That's on you. You're projecting. There might be a slap here. Nope, no one's in position. You got the Gen 2. We're gonna bait her to come back. She did not. Tap. On local gens, maybe here. We'll do a gen in proximity. Nothing. We're getting a lot of people, guys, that no one's challenging hooks at all. It's very weird tonight. The last 2 nights, actually. Second most done gen. We're going to wait out phase 2.
job. You wasted a 4% too, she shouldn't have done that. No one else here? Here's one. Is that Claudette? It is. She should have help show up here shortly. Beautiful. That wasn't even the guy on the hook that DC just now, guys. Uh-huh. Yep. We know the other guy's way over there on the other gen in front. Nice. Rock. What are you doing? The fuck is that shit? Why would you ever do that? She went back in. Okay. We get a chance to do this again. Oh, she just wasted that. Ooh, I should have whipped. You do it again? Yeah. Holy shit. DC for Hatch? Let's find out. I do love a good old DC exploit. And we know exactly where she is. She's got a locker. Very certain she got a locker. What? When zombies drop aggro like that, guys, it's... Oh, there's pickup. That is incredibly weird. When they drop aggro like that, when they're really, like, it's hot on them, it's when they get in a locker. That's the only explanation for that, is they drop aggro that way. If they're right on top of them and they get in a locker, or not, and it loses aggro, then it becomes very sus. But when there's someone cheating in the match, and you have no idea where they are, you can't depend on zombie aggro at all. I guess they're on the gen here. I want to stop it. Tap. No tap. Tap. Let's reset the zombie here. I saw the Claudette, by the way. Shouldn't have done that. Okay. This time she's gonna wait. Uh-huh. Buddy. On the pressure. Run her long. Okay. Drop. Okay. She can't make that. She knows it too. And phase 3. Cool. Alrighty. Right in time for the end of the match. I almost never reach phase 3, and it's not because I don't whip enough. It's rather because I whip just enough, and we usually never reach phase 3. Mm-hmm. Good. Alrighty. I do like the furry t-shirt, though. Claude is a lovely furry. Mm. Oh, yeah. If you're a furry, you obviously like the tentacles, so I'm sure she has no qualms there. Good. Good, good, good. Mm-hmm. And we have DH, DH, DH. Secondary meta, prove thyself. Irons. That's it. Mm-hmm. Loser behavior? Uh-huh. Don't win. Don't win. You're literally on the other team, guys. Killer is on the other team. Don't let them tell you otherwise. You are the other team. This big line here needs to be fucking in bold or something so people can tell that you're the fucking killer. Actually, did they have this color here? I don't remember this color being here. But this needs to be a big fucking line here so they know that you're not on their team. I am not a survivor. It's not my job to help them escape, and I will do anything to stop them from escaping. 3 heals. Good. Good, good, good. Happy Sunmun chat. Hope you guys are having a wonderful evening. Oop. Saying chat's a good way to depersonalize things, though, and get everyone engaged. What's going on here? Hopefully a 3-man. Yeah, at the very least. We'll go with it for now. Oh my god! Viewbot streamer. Aw, it's my favorite person with the chip on their shoulder. You're so cute. Good, good, good. Dealing with the personal matter, you're not a happy camper. Well, I hope that works out for you. Hmm. Someone just looking for a ban. With trolls, though, it's sometimes to see how far they can push things. It has nothing to do even with just talking anymore, as much as it has to do with trying to get under your skin. But they know that. Alrighty, Ormond. Which, once again, usually if we get Ormond guys, cheaters are predispositioned to Ormond. They love coming here for some reason, and they don't need to use a map offering to do it. So we'll see how this goes. Mm-hmm. Four viewers? Okay, got me good. Oh, buddy. Let's break your cuck door. You doing God's work, though, I assure you. Everyone cares. Same guy. He's trying to take chase, so we aren't going to chase him. Yep, that was distraction gen. There's 2 people here, maybe 3. 2 people. The guy's probably in a locker. Ooh, feels like you should have whip dragged that. Hey, buddy. No, we didn't vault. Here, let me tap this for you. Probably in the basement. Definitely still here, though. We're just gonna chase him because I'm pretty sure there's a survivor here. That's a very, very fast gen. Tap it, though. Sometimes they'll tap twice, even though it's a drive-by. Should have dropped that. I don't know what he's doing. I see. Good job. Oh my god, Excalibur Prime! Let's go right up in front here. I was getting very sus if there's a guy in there working that gen right now. They're 100% cheating. Whoever popped the gen on the side did it way too fast. We'll see. I was pretty sure there's 2 people here, though. This gen was too fast, too, for 1 person. That actually hasn't been tapped, which means there's no one there. Let's reset. Look at this, guys. Isn't that impressive? Yeah. Literally stuck standing in the open. Oh, the Claudette is fucking juicy. There's 2. Definitely not very good. We're gonna go Claudette second. And drop. Should have dropped just now. No, he has DS for sure. Okay. Alright. Can't make that. Yep, just went through my model. Let's go downstairs. Oh, she didn't make that. Body blocking. Body blocking. Body blocking, got it. Yeah, they're definitely cheating. Good stuff, guys. Our cam off. Yeah. Alright. Said the lobby was sus to begin with, and I didn't mean that. No. We took that game, though. Oh, she fucked up big time. That's a huge fuck up. That is a huge fuck up. She knows it, too. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, these guys are so bad. Look how fast he's running right now. Uh-huh. He just went through my model. He didn't go through my model. Nope. Oh, he fucked up big time. Yeah. No. Nope. And we know she isn't unbreakable. She would have played it already. Yes, sir. I'm being a bit greedy here. He's 4%ing. We're gonna wait. Yeah. I'm debating on hooking her. There she is. Pretty sure that's her. Or she could pull him off the hook. I'd give him a hook state back. Yeah, nope. Well, we got a hook state back, guys. Isn't that great? Yep. He seems very fast. We got a W key. Hey, look, guys, our zombie is stuck in exactly the same spot. He's on the side. We're gonna push for a res. So that's what we're probably gonna do right now. Yep. He is very fast. Not going for res. We're zoning right now, if you guys are curious what I'm doing. We're trying to keep her as far away from possible as from the other guys so she can't res them. Since we don't know the state of the gens. Yeah, this is a fucking cheat lobby, by the way. Since we don't know the state of the gens. Actually, do we want to bleed her out? No, we won't. Barely looked into it, I bet. What happens, guys? What happens when you get a survivor that you 4K even though they're cheating? They probably show up here and literally do anything to try and dig under your skin. Good stuff. Look, guys, it's almost like our zombies literally got stuck in exactly the same spot, doing exactly the same thing, like they're programmed to come over here. Isn't this kind of weird? Isn't this weird? Isn't this really weird, guys? Isn't this really weird how they went exactly to the same spot? Ormond isn't a map they get stuck on, either. Isn't that weird? Like, they didn't get stuck into you or anything. Offering. Like I said, if I wanted to be sweatier, we would have bled her out for 4K. Aw, she got the hatch! I should have known, darn. They left. By the way, these guys are all solo. If you guys didn't know that, they're all solo and they're not on voice comms. Because they totally coordinated this leave without being on voice comms. And yeah, it's 100% we got a cheat lobby. So a big giveaway here, guys, is our soul guard. So why would you run a soul guard? Oh, actually, I take that back. She has unbreakable. There's an unbreakable there. What was it anyways? Is it Claudette? Oh. Fun. I experienced the keyboard clink clink. I don't know, some people really like that. They like the keyboard ASMR. BTDHDS. DH? DHBT. Secondary meta. We have Deliverance. Unbreakable. Prove Thyself. That was on the Claudette too and shouldn't even get a chance to use it. We zoned that. Those guys are so angry. We zoned the fuck out of that Claudette perfectly. Oh, good stuff. Let's see if our friend's still here. Nope. They just came in to shit talk and then immediately leave. Now they're gone. It's kind of weird how they just appear like literally right when I get like a game like this. Yeah. Isn't it kind of amazing? By the way, those guys weren't on voice comms. They said so, therefore they can't be on voice comms. They told me right out, despite all those coordinated plays we saw, they definitely aren't on voice comms. So, even though they're in a group, because apparently you wouldn't lie about that, right? Even though they're in a group, they aren't on voice comms. Because why would you ever be on voice comms when in a group? I don't know. Especially with the Super Sweat lobby, they definitely would not be on voice comms. Yeah. Fucking hilarious. Oh, that was incredibly sweaty. And as I mentioned before, guys, in lobbies like that, I really should have... We talked about it in chat. I should have bled her out for 4K, right? And I didn't. And by the way, while they might say, oh, we could have done gens and leave. Yeah, they don't. Like I said, there is a just do gen curve. It looks like this. When you get to the high end of skill level and you get the low end of skill level, it looks like this. Where you have people firmly in the middle that will just do gens and leave, but they are very mediocre. So we don't really encounter them. And the reason for that is because when you get better than just do gens, just doing gens as a survivor is incredibly easy in this game. When you get better than just do gens, then you want to save all your pals, right? You want to get out with everyone. I really should have bled her out. I was thinking about it. You guys saw me sitting there by the hook. I was very much thinking about bleeding her out, and then I didn't. Surprise, she found the fucking hatch. I really should have bled her out. I really, really should have. Alright, who was cheating? The first guy we tunneled was cheating. I think that was an ace. Leon. They were doing gens way too fast, too, on top of it. There was, like, no saves this game. There's one save in the middle. There's 0 heals, by the way. There's 0 heals. This guy got 7,500 points for hatch escape, so that's 13,000 right there. That was our Claudette? No, that was the other guy. 8. That's the Claudette. Again, guys, normally if they did great skill checks and sped up the gens, it'd show up in their score. But when they don't, it doesn't really show up in their scoring. You know, these guys have a lot more points. Who got unhooked there? No one. Yeah, this first guy got unhooked. The other guy, Deliverance, off the hook. The Bill, I think it was, died on his hook. Dwight. Dwight died on his hook. And this guy never picked him up. There's like no points behind this match. They shouldn't even have this many points. Yeah, should have blended them out, guys. And I didn't. DSBT, DH. Yeah. We'll have to keep track of that. It's tough, guys, when you're in a cheat lobby with multiple people cheating, it's tough to keep track of what's going on in the match because it's all over the fucking place. It becomes very erratic. Okay. Next game. Good. Clinkety clink 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 clink. Well, I can turn off the clink 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 because I mean it. I can? Drama, guys, as always. Yeah. Once again, when people are cheating, they can take you wherever you want, and always, like, Ormond has become a trend. That's why I point on Ormond. I don't know why. Like, I don't hate Ormond. I don't think Ormond's a bad map. But cheaters will oftentimes take you to Ormond or Badam. Part streamers, because when you're in a sweat squad... Oh, excuse me. When you're in a sweat squad, you want to maximize your point total. I think they're going to. I don't know why. Like, he's actually viable. That probably means Nurse is eventually going to get nerfed, too. If they're nerfing Blight, like, they nerf Spirit, and I guess maybe they're doing it every 6 months. Nerf Spirit, and then they're going to nerf Blight. And then probably Nurse. Break your cuck door. And we didn't see him. Branch marks. 3 people. Right tap. Good job, Bill. Wasn't Bill. Pretty sure there's a Bill back there. Or someone. There's a guy back there. Jeff, maybe? Oh, she's not very good. Gone already. Hey, Steven, you should give me face too. Thanks, Steven. Fast. Yep. I feel like it should have hit. She's leggy, as you can see with her feetsies. Okay, let's go center. I don't think we can make that. Her tap, we're gonna back, she's gonna get unhooked behind this, which will be good, because she's not very good and she's a liability. Good. Yep. BT's up. Very fast. Yep. Yes, now. Probably should do some preliminary hits before you go for DS. Like I said, she's definitely the carry. Can't make it. I should have actually went for a hit. Unresponsive zombie respawn. You and Jen's relatively fast, considering they're all fucking around with her. Beautiful. He's actually catching up to her, in case you guys missed that. He's running fast enough to catch up to her. Unless you save DS, which I highly doubt. Nope. Where's my hook right here? Oh, right there. Bye. Bye-bye. Dead hard. Your turn. Let's slug. For fun. He's gonna go for pickup. Steven definitely does not have DS. Excuse me, unbreakable. Might be this guy here. Where do you go closest hook? He's crawling. One of these guys is unbreakable. And my guess is the ace on the side here is unbreakable. Prize. I think they both have unbreakable? We'll find out. Okay. We're gonna wait for 4%. He might actually have head on. Got him. He might have head on. Steve, so sometimes in this case they actually have multiple unbreakables, but they're waiting to use up their other second chance options, such as 4% and Deliverance on hooks, to maximize their perks, which is why I picked up Leon, or I tried to pick up Notice, remember how I mentioned before, guys, about people that are cheating breaking zombies? You notice how the zombie, literally I respawned him when he was over here at the beginning of the match and went and spawned on the other side of the fucking thing in exactly the same spot? And went to exactly the same... It's like there's a waypoint there for him. If you ever play RTSs, it's like he has a waypoint right there in front. Yeah, pretty good stuff. You go say hi to Steven? By the way, if we wait a bit, then we avoid him actually 4%ing your deliverencing off the hook. Not that it really matters at this point, but we can. Just to, he can't use his 4%. Like that. Because the prior match, I didn't min-max, and instead one of them got out, and it made me look bad, because you can't do that. Oh, look, the hatch is right here, too. That's kind of weird. That's very weird. This is a 4-man for sure. They're all trying to protect that one chick. Lori. 4K bad. 4K bad, guys. Normally I don't slug because it leads to a scenario where people can get off the ground. What the fuck? This is the Lori. This is the Lori. How does she have 14,000 points, guys? This is the guy, this is the first guy tunnel out of the match. One of these guys is for sure cheating and sped up the gens. That's why she has so many points. She got it through, what's the medal called? There's a medal where if you're in chase with the killer, and the gens are getting done, you get points for it. Normally it does not give you that many points, but someone was doing something to fuck with the gens. That's why she has 14,000 points. She was not cheating for sure. So someone in this match was definitely straight up cheating, and it gave her a huge score. This is a Lori. This is a Lori. There is no... She didn't do anything. She got tunneled out of the match. There was nothing there. I'm pretty sure we didn't even lose chase on her. Yeah, I don't even think we lost chase on her. There's no way she should have had like 7,000 points. This guy is very much straight up cheating. Or not this guy. Someone in the match is straight up cheating. And she's getting a shitload of points through her point total. Chase... Oh yeah, it must be chase XP. Oh yeah, that's why everyone we tunnel ends up with 14,000 points, despite us only having like 2 chases. Let me find out the name of the medals. There's one medal that will prorate you chase time, or based off of gens getting done. Lightbringer is doing gens. Yeah, so someone in the match was cheating, which I already sussed out. I don't know exactly who it was, though. But when it turns into a shit show, they're forced to make choices. It doesn't come down to chase time, as you guys saw there at the end. They have to make actually fast choices, and they can't always do that. Yeah, it's Lightbringer. So Lightbringer actually works while you're in chase. It's not light. So it is Lightbringer even when you're not doing gens. All generator repair progress of other survivors make while you are in a chase with the killer contributes a small amount of points towards this emblem. I think there's a scoring event for it. Let me see. He was definitely not cheating. Oh, I'm not seeing it. Maybe there isn't one. There is an emblem for it, but it might not have a scoring event for it. That's the scoring events is the point total here. It's not based on your emblems. They're loosely related to each other. Well, they are related to each other, but they aren't completely related to each other. Somewhat related to each other. So how the fuck did she get 14,000 points, guys? What the fuck was she doing? Like, she was our first chase. We chased her off of that one gen with 3 people working on it. There was no time for her to do anything in the match. You can do remote gens, but I'm not sure if that shows up in your point total. So maybe she was cheating and did remote gens? Am I picking out the right person here? Lori. That guy is... This is like what you should have if you use a tunnel. It's Steve. Steve was the guy on the ground. He was doing gens. But he got, like, no points. It's almost like these two guys flipped their points. What the fuck is going on here? Yeah, she spent the entire match in hooks. How did she end up with the most points on the team if she spent the entire game on hooks and not even long chases? It has to be remote gens. That's the only way she could have got points. And you do get points, by the way, for chases, but if all you do is chase, then you won't end up with that many points in general. But on top of that, we didn't have long chases with her, so... Yeah, this is incredibly fucking weird. Like, chase-wise, she did not appear to be that's one of the reasons we went after her. She did not appear to be going too fast. She wasn't very good. I don't know how... Can you give points to other people somehow? Like, that's what I thought the Lightbringer emblem was for. But I don't think there's a scoring event in... Let's take a look here real quick, guys. I'll just bring this up in the main monitor so I don't sit here and stare at my laptop the entire time. By the way, guys, if you're curious about how the scoring events show up at the end of the game, this is one of the reasons we report people for their score, is because there's only certain things that do give you score in the game, and there's caps to how many points you can get for doing certain things in the game, if you're curious. So, even things like repairing a gen will max out. However, the points that don't max out are things like skill checks, and if you guys know how cheating works for speeding up gens most of the time, is it'll feed you a bunch of skill checks, and cheaters will generally do a shitload of great skill checks, and they get a boatload of points for it. They get 300 per skill check. And you can use good skill checks, but generally they don't do that because it doesn't give them as many points. However, the better cheaters will just use good skill checks instead of great. It also doesn't trigger some perks, but that doesn't really matter much. Like Gearhead. So, let's see. Scoring events. So we have repairs. This is rewarded for repairing a generator. And once again, this maxes out at 1,200 points, which isn't that much. In order to actually do a lot of things or get a high score as a survivor, you have to do a bunch of shit. Which is why survivors generally don't, because they're usually doing one or another thing in the match, and they won't end up close to 32k. So if you guys are curious, also opening chests or opening an exit gate, that maxes out too. But doing a generator maxes out at 1250, which is 100%. Also for healing people, we'll max out. Healing yourself maxes out at 300 points, which is 1 heal. You also get points for healing a survivor and being around them. There's a lot of co-op actions. The grasp escape, hook escape, stuns. You think stuns are worth a lot of points? They aren't. There's 500 apiece. Obsession escape, by the way, this is why you end up with 9,000 points if you escape through hatch. If you're the obsession and escape through hatch, you get 9,000 points at the end of the match. This is one of the reasons you can suss out scores, because there's some things that give a shitload of points, and a lot of things don't. So escaping is 5,000 points, hatch escape is 2,500 points, and then obsession escape is another 15, so you get 9,000 points, which is why some people look like they have an insane score at the end of a match when they escape through hatch. Wait for a trial. Wiggle actually makes you a lot of BP. You can, so 25, well, all things considered, 25 BP a second, and 1,200. I think that, I'm pretty sure she was cheating, and she didn't want to waste her, her party streamers, so she did something to give herself a shitload of points to not waste her party streamers, which is probably doing remote gens. So if you guys didn't know, you can do gens on the map. It basically brings up, if you look at some of the cheats, it'll actually bring up like an RTS overview. I'm not joking about this shit. It brings up a map on your screen, and you can actually increase gens. So you can increase the gen speed, or you can just increase the amount of progress the gen has, or you can regress the gen, or you can feed the survivor on a shitload of skill checks, which you obviously can't do. Fuck with people in all different sorts of ways. Sometimes I've had matches, for instance, where we've ran around and no one's around, and then gens will be like at 33% to begin the match. Yeah. Great skill check while healing another survivor. So this is heals, too, which you also think would be worth a lot of points. It's not. It's when everything is added together. But once again, even great skill checks doing that gives you a decent amount of points. Skills max out as well. Number 2 is for endgame collapse, which usually we never get to that point. Medkit heals. Protection hit. Yeah, it wasn't. I said 300 last night. It's not even 300. It's 200 points per protection hit. It's not much. People think it's a lot, and it's not. Killer Blind, 400 points. Wardwell and Chase, 500 points. 1,000 points for Killer Stun. Stun me. Yeah. That's pretty fucking weird, guys. Here's your 300 point skill check for a gen, for great skill check, and 50 for a normal one that I was talking about earlier. Yeah. The only way she possibly could have got that many points is with remote gens. There's nothing here for her. Occasionally I like going over this just to refresh my memory. And I'm not seeing anything. Opening the hatch with a key gives you 2,000 extra points. I didn't even know that. You get 2,000 extra points for opening the hatch again. Yeah, so technically, if you're the Obsession, you escape through hatch, and you reopen the hatch in order to escape with a key, you'll actually get 11,000 points at the end of the match. Holy shit. Not making this stuff up, guys. Look at that. Yeah, so if you open the hatch and escape as Obsession, you get 11,000 points just for that action. Jesus Christ. Yeah. There's nothing here, guys. There's nothing that can explain why she got so many points. Crazy shit. Okay. I need to go, guys. I have some lasagna waiting for me, which is probably actually cooled down now. But, yeah, short stream tonight, guys. I had stuff going on. I still have drama going on in my life right now. I'm sorry about that, guys. But hopefully tomorrow will be on earlier. Yesterday we had a longer stream. And, yeah, we'll be playing more Nemesis. We had some pretty sweaty games tonight, guys. After we rotated usernames, it actually helped quite a bit. And we still have less cheating going on tonight than we did last night. But we still have some pretty sweaty matches. But I'm out here for this evening, guys. If you're new to the stream, you enjoyed the bullshit, you enjoyed the fun, you enjoyed the trollers and chat, make sure to follow button in the top right-hand corner. I usually stream every day from evening to late night, GMT-6, so 8 to 9 p.m. Central Standard Time to 1 to 2 a.m., give or take. It depends what's going on in my life, what's happening, etc., etc. Tomorrow will be more Dead by Daylight, and hopefully we will be playing other killers other than Nemesis. But we've had some very, very sweaty matches, guys, this last week. Last 2 days, actually, this weekend. Yeah, pretty ridiculous stuff. But that'll happen, guys. Oh, I can take off my antagonistic glasses and put on my normal ones now. Oh yeah, back to normal, guys. I know, I'm too handsome with my normal glasses. Anyways, guys, I'm out here for this evening, guys. Thanks for watching my stream as always, and I hope you guys have a fantastic Sunday night, Monday morning. Have a good day, guys.